Hello everyone, I'm Xiaozhang, early starter. This issue mainly provides a brief introduction to the various pages of the machine operation panel. After booting, you'll enter the home page. First, enter the saw blade parameters and cutter head specifications. Adjust welding temperature and other parameters according to the actual situation. The hand drill clearance and automatic clearance control is the distance left to the cutter head after the saw blade is positioned. Turn on the conveyor belt button. The conveyor belt with material seat and the vibrating disc are started. Adjust the vibration intensity. Controls how fast the vibrating disc vibrates. Glue time can control the amount of glue dispensing valve. Turn on the manual heating function. High frequency heating can be controlled by foot switch. Manual heating is displayed on the screen. Open and click next to enter the second page. The prepressing length is used to offset the distance left by the hand turn gap and the automatic gap on the main surface. The material selection time is controlled by sequentially detecting the time when the selected head stops flowing. Wire feeding speed, wire feeding length refers to the length and speed of the wire feeding wire controlled in the wire feeding mode. Advance the temperature to control the temperature of the repair welding in the solder plate mode. Control the temperature of wire feeding in wire mode. Control the parameters of the dispensing method. The number of dispensing points is set according to the length of the cutter head. The dispensing distance is the distance between the two points. The number of dispensing times is divided into before and after the pack. Control the number of upper and lower weld packs of the welding pads. Automatic and manual. Saw blade rotation speed adjusts the speed of saw blade rotation. Welding mode is divided into 3 modes: welding piece, welding wire, and dual use. Screen settings button to enter the screen settings page. Screen inspection is divided into 0 inspection, 1 no inspection. The real-time changing value is the test value of Kelion slice. Suck the solder in the following process. You need to cut the solder blade in the middle of the upper and lower wires. The number of repetitions is the number of times you set the welding piece by yourself. Continuous inspection does not reach the set number of solder pads. The machine will stop, then call the police. Click the manual settings button to enter the manual settings page, or you can enter the manual settings page on the second page. This page is to control the various handle positions during the operation of the machine. Transmit left and right corrections, and transmit up and down corrections is to control the movement of the teleportation clip. The blade advances and retreats to determine the position of the saw blade. The welding clip is pushed to adjust the welding position. Modify the parameters on this page. Click the corresponding button to confirm. You can make the parts go to the corresponding position. Enter the phone settings page. Robot selection can choose to use or not to use. The 3 options above the manipulator are induction switches for the manipulator component. You can choose whether to use or not according to the actual situation. Click next to enter the 3rd page of the machine. You can't get into the next page. You need to enter 6 passwords in the upper right corner of the screen. You can enter only after clicking confirm. The first page after the password is the function selection page. The second page contains the parameters. These 2 pages generally do not need to be modified. We will explain these 2 pages in detail later. The content of the next issue will explain to you the functions of controlling the solenoid valve on each page and how to check the solenoid valve. This issue briefly introduces the functions of each page of the operation panel. The next issue will explain how to control the solenoid valve and how to check the solenoid valve. See you next time!